120 Sports wants to help you with your weekend sports betting. With that, we bring in Chuck Esposito, the director of Sunset Station Casinos. We want to talk about Alabama, not just for the SEC championship game in Atlanta versus Florida, where they're giving 24. They are by far the best team in college football. They've been in cruise control since September. But, Chuck, I'm curious, is a 24-point lay going to be what we expect against their semifinal opponent, which we presumably expect for them in the January college football playoff game?
I don't think it'll be that big, Scott. The Tide is 13-4 against the number as SEC favorites of 20 points or more. So that would kind of bode well for them in this game. But I think they're looking at a bigger prize, and it wouldn't surprise me if they don't cover here. But no, I don't think they'll be nearly that big, depending on how it all shakes out and who that fourth team is and who they match up against. I think you'll see a smaller number than what you see here. Again, depending on who it is, I think you'll see below 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this game, I think, is the trickiest game to, I'm sure, for you to create a line, but for those out there that want advice to bet, because unlike the other 4 games of the Big 5 conference title games, or Bedlam with Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, Alabama, they do not need to win this game by a lot of points. So considering they probably want to preserve health, and Florida clearly wants to play on January 1st, how is that factored, this 24-point line?
Well, we try to establish a number that we think will generate good two-way action. And so far, we've been pretty much on the 24 since we posted this game on Monday. We'll let the public dictate if the number's too high or too low and adjust accordingly. And everything you said is a valid point. It's not something that we didn't look at. That all Bama really needs to do is win this game. So we know there's a lot at stake for Florida here, but they're so good, Alabama. And again, you look at that record of 13-4 against the number as SEC favorites of 20 or more points, and you understand why they're sitting there as 24-point favorites in the title game.
The SEC Championship game, 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Chuck Esposito, thank you for all your time. Be sure to check all of his analysis on our 120 Sports app as he breaks down the effects of the Patriots without Gronkowski, the Vikings without Mike Zimmer, and why Wisconsin is giving 2.5 to Penn State on Saturday. Chuck, thanks for the time.
All right, thanks, Scott. Enjoy all the games this weekend.
You too.